Donald Trump, in his latest remarks, has issued a sharp warning. He said that if countries continue to buy oil from Russia, they could face higher tariff on goods entering the United States. This statement, though not official policy yet, directly impacts nations like India, China and others that have been purchasing discounted Russian crude since the Ukraine war. Let's remember that India has repeatedly clarified our oil imports from Russia are legal, compliant with the G7 price cap and crucial for our energy security. In fact, India has argued that buying affordable Russian oil is not only in our national interest, but also helps stabilize global oil prices. Amidst all of this, Ukrainian President Zelensky has voiced his support for such tariffs, exposing his doublespeak on an international scale after hailing ties with PM Modi earlier this week. But Trump's words bring us back to an old debate. If he returns to power in Washington, will the world see another phase of America first protectionism? Well, remember, of course, a lot is being read into, of course, the decisions that Donald Trump is taking. And of course, now we need to see on what India's strategy is going to be as well going ahead. Joining us live to discuss this is Scott Faulkner, head Eagle Enterprises, a security firm. We also have Bharat Barai, foreign affairs expert, joining us live. Andrew Latham, Professor of International Relations, is also live with us. Raymond Vickery, former U.S. Assistant Secretary of Commerce, is joining us live as well. In fact, Raymond Vickery is live with us from Washington, D.C. And from Minneapolis, we, of course, have Professor Latham. Bharat is also joining us from the U.S. and we have Scott live with us from Washington. So welcome all of you. Thank you for being with us. Let me begin with you first, Scott Faulkner, on this tariff issue. What is the strategy of the Trump administration as far as the tariffs are concerned? Is this being looked at as an economic tool or a foreign policy tool? And also, as far as India is concerned now, should we be happy with the new tone that Donald Trump has struck with speaking about his good relations with PM Modi and India, or should we still be cautious in the days ahead?
We should be cautious because rhetoric and reality in Washington, D.C. can be two different things. The big problem with Trump is that he really is now displaying weakness along the lines of Biden and Obama toward Putin and Russia. It just absolutely is perplexing for those of us who support Trump, those of us who were part of the Reagan administration where we took down the Soviet Empire, that Trump needs to understand. Putin doesn't care about his people. He doesn't care about his economy. He's willing to probably slaughter another 1 million people, many of them from North Korea, on the battlefield from his end, and he has no problem firing 800 plus drones a night to try to kill civilians in the Ukraine. He doesn't care about people. He doesn't care about his economy. He only cares about his ego and planting Russian flags in as much territory as he can, starting with eastern Ukraine, then all of Ukraine, then the Baltics, and then Poland. And the only way you're going to stop Putin is to humiliate him. And Trump has done just the opposite. He elevated him to the world stage in Alaska, and he has been extremely weak on these sanctions. I mean, Putin's already exceeded several deadlines, and then the sanctions are being leveled against some of U.S.'s best friends like India. He needs to humiliate Putin directly, and that's going to be on the battlefield. It's going to be sinking the rest of the Baltic fleet. It's going to be interdicting Putin's shadow oil tankers. It's going to be fast-tracking Ukraine into NATO right now. It's only when Putin is humiliated is he going to relent. Until then, God help India, God help the world.